Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So, I'm super excited. A few of us have just received our new Wellspa. So, what I want you to do tonight is just really briefly take you through some key points about the Wellspa. It's absolutely fantastic. I've tried it a couple of times myself, and the products are stunning, absolutely stunning. They smell really lovely. They absorb into the skin really well. Literally, I couldn't be happier with what we've got here. So I just want to run through some key points. So firstly, we have a patent pending on this on the nodes here. So we have a patent pending on the nodes. I don't know whether it's the shape of the nodes, something like that, or how they work. So this gives a pulsating current. So when it pulsates, what it does, and we're moving it and passing it over the skin, the body, wherever we're working with it, 80 times a second, it's pulsating. And when it's pulsating, it is literally measuring, reading the skin, how thick it is, if it's thicker here, thicker there, if there's more fluid underneath, if we've got more fat cells underneath. It is in real time, literally analyzing that, and it's giving us exactly the current we need. I mean, that's just mind-blowing. So if you're working on different parts of the body, or like I said, I was working on the soles of the feet, the skin's different in different parts. It is in real time adjusting constantly to what we need, which is absolutely mind-blowing. So we have clinical studies as well. So the first thing, actually, before I go into what you're going to do, so the thing with this is it's a home device. As we know, it's a home device. It's the first ever home device that is paired with your phone. So it has AI technology. It's a can't think of the word, smart device. That's it. It's the first ever body smart device we have at home that has clinical trials. So think of this as doing three things. Okay, there's three different things for the body. So the first is restore. So restore is all about well-being. It's creating well-being. It's holistic. It's depuffing the skin, they call it, which is basically all about drainage. It's all about removing or moving the lymph around the body. So we're removing toxins. And when you're draining toxins, it gives you that feeling of being cleansed, and uplifting mood. That's what we're creating with this. And this is what we're getting. So that's the first thing. It's all about restoring your well-being. So revitalize. So revitalizing is all about skin firming. So we have clinical trials on crepey skin. That bit of crepey skin you get between your thighs, the crepiness we get on our arms, here, those kind of places. Clinical trials on crepey skin, cellulite. Then we've got clinical trials on cellulite as well, which is fantastic. So that's what the revitalizer is all about, revitalizing. It's visual. It's about skin firming, crepey, cellulite. So the third one is relax. Now, they call it relax, but that's all about the muscles. So it's all about using it pre-workout, post-workout. Now, don't think just about doing your exercise or going to the gym. It might be you might have been on your feet all day. You might be somebody who's a manual worker who suffers a lot with their aches and their pains and their muscles. So don't think of it as just being for people that are working out. This is for people that are maybe doing manual labor, heavy work, or anybody, muscles. This is absolutely fantastic what we've got. So that's the last one, relax. Post and pre-workout, it's deeper than you could get with a manual massage because of the nodules and how it works. Yeah, that's kind of like the notes I've got from that. So the products that we use for that, and it's really, really simple. So I'm just going to show you how you're going to use it. So you've just got one button on the front that turns it on. So you can see, it's very hard to see. You've got 5 lights on there. So you've got 5 lights. The one that you're on is flashing. Each light represents a minute. So you can set it for how long you want to use it. So you just keep pressing it. Can you see the lights are going down? So if I just want to use it for 1 minute, it's flashing on the minute I'm using it on. Okay. So I'm just going to press it again and it's going to come up for 5 minutes. So you can choose 1 to 5 minutes. So I'm just going to turn that off a minute before I do a little demo to show you. So we have 2 products that work with the device. These are the ones that are designed to work with the Wellspa. We have the serum. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely in love with this. It smells gorgeous. So this is for skin firming. So this is to work with your revitalize. So it's just the device works the same. It depends what products you're using with it. So the ingredients in this one is all about skin firming, the cellulite, the smoothing, the crepey skin. So this is the body serum. All you would do is, I may as well do it, is say apply it. Look, I didn't get my arms out tonight. It's a bit cold, all right? So I'm just going to just show you on my arm. So you would just apply however much serum you want to the area. So this is all I've done, is apply it. And this is what I did to my inner thigh. So I used the serum when I did my inner thigh. And the amazing thing about this is there's no messy gels. You use the serum, which I'm addicted to already. So I'm just going to do this for 1 minute. So I'm going to turn it on and I'm going to turn it down to 1 minute. So what's interesting, can you hear that noise? Sounds like a wind. Sounds a little bit like a wind tunnel. Can you hear it? No? So you know when you've got that noise that you're connected. So it literally is very, very ergonomic. As you can see, it literally will fit around all areas of your body. So unlike the body spa, you had to have the whole plate connected for it to be connected. You can literally just work it around. So if you're doing the arm, if you take it off, it will stop, wait for you, and it'll pause, and then you'll go back and you'll carry on your minute or whatever you've set it to. That's how it works, basically. It sits in the hand really nicely and it feels fantastic. So if, for instance, so you'll know you're always connected. There you go, and it's just finished, basically, turned itself off. And then you would just rub in any excess serum. So this is the one for Revitalize. So if you're doing the arm here, you want to make sure you're always working towards your lymph nodes or back to the heart. So you're always going to be removing the lymph like that. This is not designed for the neck and it's not designed for this area at all, okay? It's just too strong a treatment for it. So it's designed, literally, you can use any of the arms all around here, stomach, buttocks, legs, back, and calves, anywhere else, feet, anywhere else. So that's Revitalize. So that's just for your skin firming, basically. And you can just work, if you're doing the stomach, you can just work round. You don't want to do it too quick like that. Just do it nice and smooth. So you've got the conduction and it's having time to work, but you're always moving. So if you're working on the legs, you're working up the body. It does give you instruction. And once you connect it to your Vera app, you'll be well away. It's like having your own personal tutorial. So when we come to the other two, which is relax and restore. So say for instance, they're pretty much both the same. If you're doing and I use this one on my feet today. So I use the activating gel on my feet. So muscles, drainage, anything well-being is your body activating gel. Again, just put it on wherever you want to use it. You don't actually need loads of it. And when you've finished, it just absorbs in really nicely. There's no having to wash it off or no stickiness or anything. What I would do is personally, if you're going to use this, is choose one area of your body to focus on first. If you want to do one arm, because if you want to sell these, I suggest doing one half of whatever you want to do, one leg, one arm, one half of your stomach or up the back. That's what I'm thinking of doing all around there. Okay, that's my advice. So have a play with it, pop the gel on, turn it on, choose 1 to 5 minutes. You don't need to do 5 minutes, more than 5 minutes in one area. So if you were doing both arms, obviously you'd be 10 minutes, but I would just do one, get to see the results. So clinical trials, if you use it 3 times a week, you'll start to see improvement. If you use it 5 times a week, you're going to speed up the results. You can use it every day if you want to. The clinical trials are 3, 5. If you add in the multi-beauty, the new multi-beauty vitamin, the clinical trials are even higher, the results. Anyway, that's that. So those are the 2 products. So have a go. If you've got a pulled muscle, if you get tight, if you've got somebody in your house, just try it on them. See how it works, see how it feels. That's my advice. So the other product I've got here is the body polish. So this is replacing the body loofah, I think it is. So this is an exfoliating body wash. So you use it in the shower. So for best results for absorption of your products that work with the body spa is to use it 3 times a week on the area. You don't have to do your whole body with this if you don't want to. Again, it smells absolutely gorgeous. If you really want to make this last, just use it on the areas that you're going to be doing the treatment on, is my advice. Unless you just want to lavish yourself in it every day and it's absolutely beautiful, of course. So that's the body polish. So I think I've covered everything with the products and the body spa. So I'm going to give you a bit of a plan of how to get started now with a body spa. Now you know what the products are and the different things about it. The first thing to do is download the PIP, which is product information page. We will share this. We probably need to do a board actually with it in actually. Download this. It's got everything you need to know on this. And actually, when you're talking to other people or sharing anything on social media, if it's on here, you can say it. You can say it. And that's always my biggest advice is it's on here. I've read through it. Literally took me 5 minutes today. It doesn't take long. And it goes into the device, how it's designed, the products with it as well. So that's the first thing. Download that and you've got it as a point of reference. Have a play with your body spa. Try it for yourself. Choose one area that you can get results on. You can either do a before of whatever area it is, or if you do one area. I know, Ellie, you did this, didn't you, with the firming cream? Amazing results you had with that as well. You can just do one photo if you're just doing one area because you get that impact of the difference. And, the arms are a great place if you haven't done your arms because it's much easier to get your arms out and show people your results than getting your belly out or your legs out. So it is always a great one. And actually, because the arms are quite small, You're not spending a long time doing them. They're quite easy to do. And if you've got customers that want to, oh, I want to do whole of my whole body, my advice is still get them just to do one area, because it takes time to get into a routine of using a device consistently enough to get results. So just say to them, look, pick one area first. Once you've started to see the results, move on to another area. By then, they've got themselves into a routine. And that's my biggest advice. So once they're in a routine, they're more likely to stick with it to get the results. They might not be doing it for that. They might just want to use it as and when, on their muscles, on this, on that, on their lymph drainage. If they get puffy feet, swollen, anything like that, it's going to help with. And, you know, a lot of women, when they have breast cancer, they quite often take the lymph nodes out. So they get a lot of build up of lymph. Just saying, great treatment, removes and helps to drain. No compliance, whatever, I can't think of the words now. No, you know what I'm trying to say there. So no, not saying anything too much, but anyway, just a thought. So that's my advice. Have a play with it. So linking it to Vera, it's really easy. All you're going to do is go to your Vera app, and I'm just going to show you. So go to the Vera app, and let me just have a little look here. I'm just going to show you. So you go to the Vera app. That's not the one I want. Right, so you go to the Vera app here. Can you see that, everybody? Go to Vera, and as you can see, I've already got my Wellspa there. If you go down to here where it says Pair New Device, you click on Pair New Device, you will then get this, and it says Select Your Device. So you click on Age Lock Wellspa. I haven't got another photo. Click on it, and so I'll just show you again. You just go to Devices down here. It will show you if you've got anything paired already. Pair New Device. Click on the Wellspa. You can name your Wellspa as well. Mine's called Sam's Wellspa, so you can call it whatever you want to call it. I even went back and I renamed my Wellspa as well. So just to help you there when you come to pair your device. Stop sharing. So yeah, so honestly, and then just go through the steps it tells you. So when you're actually on there, and I haven't done this myself because I didn't have time, there for each revitalize, restore, relax, there's already pre-programmed treatments. So you can click on it. If you want to do, say, skin firming, click on it. It will take you through a routine. Click the area you want. It will give you a tutorial of how to use it if you're using it properly, because all of the information from this will go to your Vera app. So it'll be telling you what you're doing. I didn't do that myself today, but honestly, it couldn't be any more easier and simpler as well. So that's linking it to the Vera app. Yeah, went through the different settings. So the last thing I wanted to talk about is target audience. So obviously in this business, we love products. You know, we love our devices, we love our products, and it's love having them for ourselves. But these are our tools of our business. This is what makes our business grow. So we have to share it, everybody, okay? I know we want to keep them for ourselves, but we have to share it, share our results, and share the love for it. So the target audience for this, and this launches fully on the 24th of October. So anyone who wants to improve visually their skin, you know, cellulite, firming, crepiness, fluid retention, that kind of thing. Lymph, if they feel sluggish, muscles, aches and pain. So it's a personal thing. Anybody who wants to improve any of those areas, anybody who stands a lot, all of that. But what we want to do is get this into as many people's hands as possible because that helps our business. So you're looking at salons. Now, a lot of salons offer massage. So anybody who does massage, this is something you could really incorporate into a massage treatment, especially if they suffer with a bit of lymph. Really, for anybody. So any salons, clinics, say cosmetic clinics, if even if they don't do body treatments, a lot of them do body treatments. This is a home maintenance device. So they can sell it as a maintenance device between treatments. They will make money on the device, but also on the top-up products their customers will buy from that as well. Who else? Healthcare professionals, anybody in well-being, massage therapists, physios. What else did I write down? PTs, fitness instructors, any, I mean, it's a massive, broad area. Osteopaths, chiropractors, this is something. And also, it just looks super modern, super professional. It's got a really nice silicone feel as well. It is a proper device. How will you approach them? All you need to do is say, we have just launched the first ever smart body device using a pulsating current. It does these three things: restore, revitalize, relax. And you could just briefly describe each one, very briefly. I would love your opinion on it. Would you like to trial it for a couple of days on yourself or on a couple of your clients or somebody else at home, just to get your feedback? I would really love your feedback. That's all you have to do. No more. You're not asking them to do a full-on anything. Just ask them their advice. Or if you've got somebody in any of those, or somebody that might just want to try it, or somebody that suffers a lot. And then you compare them with whichever product you want. Personally, unless it's somebody that probably has got a wide audience, I would just give them one or the other, because you want them to respect the fact that these are high quality products and a device. Don't lend it to them more than 48 hours, otherwise they don't use it, then they forget. A week's gone by, oh, I'll use it now, because you're going, well, I need it back now. Give them a real short time span. And if they're like, oh, and I always say as well, if somebody's borrowing it, if I lend it, if you have it tomorrow, have you got time to use it in the next 48 hours? Or would it be better if you had it in a few days' time or next week? Clear a time when they can use it. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, their time. So I hope that makes sense. And there's lots of things to think about there. But just keep it real. I literally have written that on one piece of paper. And that's just my bullet points. I will keep with my product information page, which I will just refer to if I need to. But to be honest, I've just made notes and that'll do me now, because you only need bullet points. If somebody wants more information, you can send them the product information page or look for some more bits. So I hope that's helped. I'm just going to stop the recording.